Hello, everyone. Emily is with me here today to play Finspan. We've played it recently and did a Just Played, so go check that out if you want. But today we thought we'd play an entire game on camera so that everyone could watch, make up your own minds. Is Finspan for you? It obviously comes from the long line of Wingspan, Wormspan, now Finspan. Interestingly enough, and I think it's safe to say, we agree anyway, that this feels like the most accessible of the three games.
For sure, yes.
Even more so than Wingspan. Obviously has the fish theme. Also, by the way, this is a sponsored stream today. Thank you very much for Stonemaier to sponsor the stream. And thank you, if you are here coming to watch this after Jamie's stream today, thanks for showing up.
Hello, welcome.
And please come back in future weeks, even when Jamie doesn't plug our live stream. Even if we're not playing a Stonemaier game.
There you go.
But like I said, we are playing Finspan today. We've got it all set up and ready to go.
Yes.
Emily and I have played it before. Did you win?
You want to show them
Did you
what
win
it
or
looks
did
like?
I win?
Well,
you won.
I think the scores would say I won, yes, last time.
Well, scores usually are what we reference when we decide that. Let's show you the game. All right, we've got it set up right here. Nice and compact on the table. Over here we have 3 fish from the deck and 2 starter fish, as Emily has right here. It looks like Emily's decided that she's going to go first.
First player.
We didn't randomly do that. That's how Emily behaves when she's on the live stream.
It was just a little bit of fishy behavior.
Fish. Oh boy. You know what though? I take that oh boy back. Bring the fish puns. Have we seen any fish puns yet?
I saw the game just seem alluring. I like that.
I used that in our thumbnail for our Just Play.
Yeah.
What can I say? I got dad jokes. But yeah, we have it set up here. One thing different than when we played it for our Just Played is we're using side B of the scoreboard here, which has some random scoring elements that I haven't even familiarized myself with.
Well, let's tell you, David. So
Yes,
the first
please.
week, so we're going to go through 4 weeks of playing this game. Each week, we're going to have 6 of our divers, and we can either put them out to discover a fish, or we can have them go down a column, dive all the way down, and activate that entire column. You'll see us do it in a second. But after we've done all of our divers, so all 6 each week, we are going to look at the week bonus and get points for week 1 consumed fish. So that's fish that have eaten other fish. They'll do that by being a larger fish who's going to consume a smaller fish. Whoever has the most is going to get a 3-point bonus, plus each of them are worth 2 points, so good thing to go for. Week 2 is going to be medium fish. So at the bottom corner of each of the cards, it shows what size fish they are.
I have 2 of those right now. What
You
about
have
you?
2. All of mine are small fish.
Okay.
All of mine are small
I'm
fish.
fine with this then.
David has 2 small and then 2 medium and a large one. So he's got a lot more options right now than I do. Again, those are going to be 2 points at the end of week 2. And whoever of us has the most will get the 3 extra additional points. And then week 3, we're going to look for young fish. So we start with 1 young fish on our board already and 2 eggs. Young fish are going to come from these eggs that can be put on fish that are on our board. And then when they hatch, they just flip over and become young little fish.
And then they move all around. There's a cool mechanic here where you move the young fish around, and when they gather together in a group of 3, you create a school of fish, which are a little more complicated to maneuver around.
Yes.
But they're also worth more points at the end of the game.
So you'll see us do that throughout the game as well. And then week 4, we're just going to do any that have yellow effects, like that top one that David has, where it might give you points for certain conditions, or it might allow you to do something at the very end of the game. We'll do our final scoring, which is shown here, where eggs are going to be a point, young fish are going to be a point, schools are going to be 6 points, and then we're going to have points on each of the fish that we've played, as well as 1 point for each consumed fish. So pretty streamlined.
So the consumed fish, just to clarify, those are the fish that will be under other fish, right?
Yes. So
it doesn't require this icon or anything like that.
No, it doesn't. So, and we start with 3 fish started as forage on our board already, so we can consume those fish right away.
And they're itty bitty little fish.
They're tiny fish.
In fact, I don't think I have any fish smaller than any of those. This one's 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and 9
I have
centimeters.
one smaller. I have the smooth cheek lanternfish. He's smaller than the glasshead grenadier, but he can't even go in this twilight zone anyway. So one of the things about placement for fish is going to be, you're going to look at if there's a color associated with the column it can go in, either the blue, purple, or green dive sites. And if it can go in the sunlight, twilight, or midnight different areas of the actual ocean itself.
Yeah, there are some guidelines for how we have to place fish, but you'll see all that in a second. I do want to point this out before we start. Let us know in the comments if you know this information. I don't know if anyone from Stonemeyer's out there, but this clown anemone fish, the game end scoring is 6 points if there's exactly two young fish on this. Are we looking at Marlin here from Finding Nemo?
Cute, yeah.
I think so. I think so. He's worried about his family. That's very cool. If that's the case. If that's the case. I can't imagine you could design and develop this game without slipping in some Finding Nemo references.
All right, so I'm going to get us started just right off the bat. Okay, so first things first, I think I'm going to discover a fish. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my diver up there, and I can choose one of my 5. The nice thing about this, too, is that there's open hands. So I can see what David has. David can see what I have. And I'm going to choose to use one that allows me to start consuming fish. So I'm going to do the Rock Mover Wrasse. He needs 2 other cards to go to my discard. So I'm going to choose this one and this one. And they're going to go to my discard. My discard is also available information. And so you can just go in the opposite direction. What's cool about this is there are going to be times where you can actually get things from your discard back to your open hand.
A lot of times, honestly. You can get cards cycled back and forth, which is a big part of the strategy, in my opinion.
And which is nice, too, because then you're using cards to pay for it, but you're like, but I might get it back, so no big deal. So I use those 2 cards to pay for it, and I'm actually going to choose to consume this guy, the Catalina Bobby. He has an egg on him, so the egg just moves to this guy. And because he's 30 centimeters opposed to his 1 centimeter, he can do that. And I have my first consumed fish.
Nice.
I'm also happy because he has an if activated, he's going to allow me to consume some more fish. So I'm looking forward to that in the future.
I might just copy you because that is along the lines of what I was thinking on doing. And because I pointed them out, got some when played. Yeah, that's not... Oh, this is an interesting one.
You're right. I do have to play this fish in the blue column. Good call out. So because I have to do that, I'm going to try... Can I do the other one? No, he's also blue column. All right, so not on here, but we're going to do it... let's do it in the bottom spot here.
Yes,
thank you for the call out.
Thanks for pointing that out. That particular thing is the hardest thing, I think, to keep track of, is like, because you're like, oh, I want to play this, and it's easy to overlook that little colored border on the side. I was looking at this, and just to clarify, it says when played, put an egg on every one of these. Is that just eggs at the
estuaries.
top?
But they're going to need to be on fish, so probably want to get fish out first.
That's right. They have to go on fish. That's the only thing that has to go on fish. I'm going to go ahead and get the clown anemone fish. By the way, give me props in the comments for pronouncing that correct. Anemone can twist your tongue up quite a bit. This can be played anywhere, so I am going to play it right here.
You took my idea and did it right.
It is bigger. I took your idea and did it right. Any of the tokens that were on the space just go up, like Emily said.
This is not on that, though. You're moving it.
Oh,
this goes on.
I'm sorry. I was trying to cheat.
Some fishy business.
Not really. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to say it all the time now.
Oh my gosh. I have to pay 2 other cards. I am going to play this barrelfish.
You're going to pay it. Yeah.
Pay that barrelfish and pay this.
Nice. Remember, you can get them back, so don't worry. It's not too big of a thing
You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to play it.
I
this
knew
one.
it.
So that's that. It doesn't have a when played ability, but that's my old...
He's happy about it. And you do have a consumed fish now, so you are winning the week 1.
I am.
Which I'm very sad about. I
guess I should play one of my divers.
Yes, show that you did it. I'm going to go diving. So now that I actually put it in the blue column, I'm switching it up a little bit. Now that I have something in here, I look at this first sunlight phase and see, do I have any fish in here? I do! Yay! That means I'm going to get a fish. So I will take one from the top of the deck. These are my discards, so I'm going to make sure they're sideways. Got this new guy out. He's a medium. That's good. I was looking for a medium. And then the diver is going to keep going down. When he gets to here, he does his if activated. So this guy can consume someone who's smaller. So he's 30. I'm looking for anything smaller. I think I'm going to take...
The blue lanternfish?
I don't know. I think I'm
The
actually going
wolf trap angler?
I think I am going to take the wolf trap angler.
Ooh, he looks spiny. He's hard to swallow.
That's okay.
By the way, James said, this seems like a friendly game, which I was about to respond to, but then he finished it saying, which is good because he's a pacifist.
That's funny.
I love it.
All right, I keep diving. I have nothing in here, so this does not activate. I keep diving. I have something already pre-printed here,
Yes.
so I get another one.
Nice, nice.
Atlantic wolffish. I don't know about him yet, but we'll see. And then we'll go all the way to the bottom. The first time my diver comes here, I get to do this once a week bonus, which is going to be to take one card from my discard and put it back into my hand. So this one was not gone for very long. I'm going to take back the I'm going to take back the sargassum fish. He's a predator and he has camouflage.
And
And that was me.
that was you, huh?
Yes.
I am going to play another fish.
No longer copying me, huh?
No longer copying you. But I'm going to play this guy right here.
Okay.
And that is going to cost me an egg. So I'm going to use this egg
Sure.
to pay for it. And that's it, because it has an if activated ability.
Cool. So maybe a dive coming up in your future?
Perhaps.
All right.
I mean, since I have nothing else to pay for this guy. The Diamond Stingray doesn't cost much, but he gets 3 cards out of my discard. I only have 2,
That's nice.
so it feels like a bit of a fail for me to use it just to get 2 back.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm going to also play a fish. I'm going to play this blue lanternfish. And he can go somewhere in the middle. He is going to go on top of the showy bristlemouth. So that way...
Hey, stop eating fish.
He's eating fish. This guy's only 3 and this guy's 13.
Stop eating fish.
I have to get rid of 2 of these guys, but hopefully not for long. And when played, I get 4 more. So this is the hard thing about this for me is that like I don't like getting rid of fish.
No, I know. I was just about to
hate
comment.
it.
Any game where you get a bunch of cards, Emily, well, all of us are, but Emily in particular, savors all those cards. She wants to play them all. I will say this game paces the discarding such that it's easier to say goodbye.
It is.
And you get 'em-
It's still hard
you can
on
get 'em
my
back.
heart. My heart has a hard time releasing these fish.
A fish lover, catch and release. All right. I am going to dive. So I'm going to dive right here. There is a fish here, so I get a card.
I'm swimming in cards. I love
Oh, you are swimming in cards. I go down here. I don't have a fish here, so I don't get that one. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed this one. Activate that. All players get to get a card.
that. Yay! And that's that all players sign. I love that. David played some of those last game too, and I didn't play any. So.
This one doesn't do anything because I don't have a fish here. This one does because I have a fish here, so I get another card. Now I'm swimming, not quite as deeply in fish. And then I go down here as well, and I get to pull a card back. And I am going to pull this card back right here, the European Flounder.
Nice.
Move my cards down. Yeah, the cards, you do start to get quite a few cards. And when we said it was more accessible, I mean, that's part of the reason is because it's pretty generous game.
Yeah.
You don't feel as like constrained as like, oh, I don't have anything that I need. You can generally get some things going. You can almost always play a card. Yeah. And if you can't play a card, you can inevitably go out here and get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. All right. I have only 1 medium fish. I don't really want to play him right now.
Daniel says that you're being shellfish.
I am.
That's Emily's MO. One of the most selfish people I've ever met. I'm kidding.
I'm actually going to dive on the purple because I'm trying to set up for something here. So this first spot, I'm not going to get anything because I don't have a fish there. The second spot, I am going to get an egg.
An egg on a fish.
On a fish. The third spot, again, not going to get anything. But I am going to get the weekly bonus of another egg.
Yeah, and I will say, in this first round, you will take a turn where you dive and get just a couple things.
Or if you're Emily, you did.
Well, I mean, same here. I remember it happened in our first play too. But as the game gets going, obviously you're gonna get a lot more rewards when you do that. It is back to me, and I've been vamping, so I need to actually take a look at all the things. Ooh, I think, oh, no.
Don't forget you want consumed fish this time.
I know, don't remind me. We have
late.
3 more turns? Or
I
do.
mean, I have 2 more,
You have
so.
2 more. I have 3. Ugh. Well, let's see. Can I play another card? Oh, that will work. I'm going to get another fish into action.
Okay, let's go.
Hopefully I don't run out of actions. I'm going to play this one. It has to go in the Twilight area. It's going to cost me 2 cards. And I'm going to play it right there.
Nice.
The 2 cards are going
This is the hard part. Which
to
2
be-
cards, though?
These 2 cards. I'm going to get rid of this guy.
Yeah.
And I think this guy for now.
Okay.
And it just has a 1 activated ability, so I just got that fish in play. I did consume another fish.
You did consume another fish.
Just saying. And you were
Nice
saying
job.
we get these points plus whoever has the most
Gets
a
3
thing.
more, yeah. So, I hear you,
I
David.
don't remember doing that in our first game.
We
Did
didn't. On the A side, it's friendlier. So.
oh, the A side doesn't have that.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. Similar to how, like in Wingspan, you can play like the competitive side or the just straight point side. This has a similar module.
Always Emily, trying to be competitive.
I'm going to find a fish. I'm finding this Atlantic wolffish. He's a big predator. So he's huge, and I'm actually going to put him here. So he is going to consume this little guy. His 1 centimeter little tiny Catalina Bobby is going to be eaten by this huge...
I think that fish just accidentally swam into his mouth. Like he's
just doing his own thing.
Emily called him a predator. I think he was just minding his own business, just swimming along with his mouth open, granted, but that fish just kind of went in.
So he's going to need 2 eggs, which is why I took that last action to get some eggs. And he's going to need me to get rid of one of my other cards. I'm going to get rid of, I think this manta. No, I'm going to get rid of this black cardinal fish because I don't have any more. I won't have a ton more eggs left. And then he's going to be in the green column. When he's activated, he'll be able to hatch one of the eggs. I do have a couple left, so that's where I'm going with that.
All right. Well then. I don't know that I like what I'm about to do.
That's a good start.
But
Strong start.
I think I'm gonna do it. I'm going to play another fish.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the diamond stingray right there.
Cool.
That's gonna cost me an egg. Sorry.
Nemo.
Not Nemo. What's Marlin?
Marlin.
Was his dad.
Well, I mean, it
Freaking
is
out.
Nemo that you're
I was
getting rid of.
I was a bit of a Marlin. Yeah, that just it says when played though, I get to take 3 cards out of here. I just
That's
so
true.
happen to have 3 cards in there.
Ooh, how did that work out?
So I get my entire discard back. Then I get to move
Ooh, our first fish
a
movement.
school or a fish. I'm gonna go ahead, since I need fish on here, I'm just gonna move them over to there right now.
And they can go as far as they want in a straight line. So you just moved one over, but you could have moved him like all the way down here, all the way over there.
I definitely did not want to move him.
You sure
all
you don't
the
want to
way-
move him?
I'm pretty
He
sure.
likes the way deep down there.
Pretty sure.
Okay, and so with my final diver for this first week, I think I have to play a card. So I'm gonna get some more fish going here. I want to pay with, I think, my giant devil ray. He's just huge. He can be played anywhere. He can be played in any of the zones, any of the things. So I do want him to cover something up. But I'm gonna have him cover up this guy.
Dang it, Emily.
And that'll get rid of an egg, a young fish, and another one of my cards.
Emily with her good play. There's no way I can catch up to you on consumed fish now.
And then this gives me 2 young fish. The young fish don't have to be on a fish, so I can play them where I want. Eventually, I want them to be together in a school, so I think I'm going to try to play them maybe like here at an intersection where there are other cards. So eventually, when this becomes a fish, you can just team up with them and become a school.
All right. Is it my turn again?
It is your turn again.
Okay, I've given up on those points. Although I guess I could still grab 2 points if I played one here.
Yeah.
I'm just giving up on the 3.
Or you could think about week 2 is going to be those medium fish.
No,
and you do have one of
I
those.
know that too. So that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some long-term planning.
Oh,
I'm going to have to
wow.
I'm going to have to go diving next time for sure. So I'm going to put out yet another fish.
You put out 5 fish this time. That's kind of crazy.
I'm going to put out the European flounder right there.
Yeah.
It's going to cost me 2 cards. I am going to put these 2 cards.
Those cards
into
have
the
been
discard.
like back in your discard, back in your hand, back in your discard.
They don't know what they're doing. This one has a when played, I get to put an egg on any fish in that row. So I'm going to put an egg there, an egg there, an egg there.
Dang,
See, that was
got the most out of that.
better than diving here.
That is
and I got
true.
another fish played.
That is true. Well, not better because you would have gotten 1, 2, and the weekly bonus. But
3.
it was
I still got 3.
yeah, I know. So,
Okay, it was the same.
but it was
Fine.
great. It was like look at the long-term planning.
No, don't patronize me now. That is the end of the round.
Yes, it is. So week 1 is done, and then we are going to look at consumed fish. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 consumed fish.
Yes, you have 4. I have 1, 2.
I need a pen unless you want me to just remember it.
Oh,
in
yeah,
my
we'll have
good
to get
mind.
we'll have to get a pen. I'll get that in a second. You'll have to remind. Oh, you know what? We'll save it on our.
Technology. I don't
save
know
it on our
about that.
phone.
Seems a little fishy. I'm just gonna keep saying that.
Don't. Please don't. Okay, Emily, you have how many points?
I have 4 times 2 is
8 plus 3?
Plus 3 is 11.
Oh boy,
Strong start.
David. We might take a break so that I can get a pen. And I have 1, 2 times 2, which is 4. This is not a good start. This is not a good start at all. Okay. That's the scoring for this round?
Yes, it is. So then we'll finish the end of the week. So we scored our points. The player who received the most got 3. We retrieve all of our divers. Divers, come on back. And then we rotate the first player token. So
I get to
David,
go first this time?
You are going first this time.
All right.
Unlike, again, the other games, this is where we keep 6 actions. So we're not going to get more actions, but we're not going to get less actions. Again, just still 6 divers.
This is the Goldilocks of the Span games.
Yes.
In that it's just right. You get all the actions, no more, no less.
Just 6 each time.
All right. Well, then.
It is a good start if you're an Emily. Thanks, Daniel.
If you're an Emily. I want to be an Emily sometimes. Or is it David?
Tip the scales. I love that, Nicole.
Okay. I feel like I'm going to have to dive here because I have nothing to spend on cards.
That's fair.
And I think each fish can only have 1 egg, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So I'm going to dive right here.
Let's go.
I get a card because I have a fish there. Ooh. Striped
Ooh, that's a big
marlin.
guy.
That is a big guy. 420 centimeters.
Dang.
Lots of people swimming into his mouth. If they can avoid the sword. Then I activate this. All players, you're welcome.
I'm so welcome. Oh, perfect, David. I love it.
Skip this, do this. I get another card. And then down here, I get to take a card out of here. And I think I'm going to take this guy back, the barrel eye.
Like I said, he just keeps going, swimming back and forth and back and forth.
doesn't know what
He's
he
just
wants.
like, do I want the bait? Do I not want the bait?
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
Well, David, you very much helped me because you gave me the stoplight loose straw, and he's perfect because I'm going to dive.
Great. Thanks for stopping by, James.
Good to see you. And I got a card for that, which would not have been what I needed, this long swordfish. And then when I get to the rock mover, I get to consume something if I have something smaller than the 30 centimeters, which is what you gave to me. So he is going to get consumed. That means he'll be a point at the end of the game, even though we're past that week 1 objective. Still good for me.
Still good.
This part, I don't have any actual fish in, so does not activate. This part, I do have my giant devil ray, so I'm going to get another card. Ooh, that's pretty. The mahi mahi. And then at the end of the week, I'm going to get to take something from or at the end of this dive, I take something from my discard, put it back into my hand. So while I am choosing that, David, you can go ahead and start thinking about your turn.
Can I?
You may.
Can I?
I'll allow it.
Can I go ahead and start if
I'll
I've
allow
been
it.
thinking about my turn? I am going to play a fish.
Ooh, playing a fish.
This is going to be a kind of a costly fish, but I'm going to do it anyway. This guy has to be played in purple, so I'm going to play him right here. For a card, I'm going to say goodbye to the marlin.
He was my favorite.
And 2 eggs, which seems costly, but the guy's going to give me 2 eggs every time I activate him.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Which isn't too bad. So there you go.
Not too bad. All right. I'm also going to play a fish. I will play this great northern tilefish. What?
Peter said, "Don't have a carp turn, David." And I don't think that was dyslexia in the spelling.
I'm going to get rid of this guy and this guy. And an egg. One more egg gone. And now when he's activated, I'll be able to hatch eggs if I ever had any. Which I don't.
If you ever had any. Speaking of eggs, I'm going to dive. I'm going to dive right here. If I have a fish here, I get an egg.
All right. Fair.
Then this guy, if activated.
2 more
Two more eggs. So I've got my eggs back. Then down here, if I have a fish, I get an egg. And then this, all players get a card.
Yay.
I like my middle column quite a bit.
I mean, I'm good with it too.
And then I go down here and get the bonus egg.
Cool.
I mean, I'm pretty good on eggs. In fact, I'm perfectly good on eggs. I have all the eggs I can possibly take right now.
I'm going to play a fish because you just gave me the opportunity. So this silver lightfish is going to like to be here in the Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
Which is where he's going to live right here, and he's going to cost my last 2 fish. So I have nothing in my hand right now, just everything in my discard. And then when he's activated, he'll be able to hatch some eggs, but nothing for now.
Nothing for now. Okay.
And when he's activated, it will be in everybody. So you're welcome in advance.
I like that. I mean, I've given you plenty
all
thus
right.
far. I've got 2 everybody cards.
Yes.
It just so happens with all these eggs, I have all sorts of fish that cost eggs. So I am going to get this guy played. Yeah, I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to play this fish here, the barrel eye. I'm going to play it right
He finally gets to come in.
here. Yes, exactly. He's been
He
fishing
was one of
around.
your starters.
He's found his home. That cost me 2 eggs, so
Yes.
I'm going to spend 2. Not off the clownfish, though. You know what?
So it matters where you're taking them off, mainly because then you're probably soon going to hatch them, and then once they hatch, you want to put all the fish together.
Yeah, if you randomly just take eggs off all over the place, then your fish, then they hatch are all over the place.
Further from each other, yeah.
So, yeah, and that's it. He's a when activated, so I'm getting a
He
couple
finally
decent
did it.
columns
He's
going.
there. All right, I'm going to go diving. I'm going diving in my purple column. I have nothing in the top part, so that is a miss. But I do have a guy here, so he's going to get an egg. And then I have a guy here who's going to get an egg. And then the light fish is going to allow all players to hatch an egg.
All right, I'm going to hatch this
guy.
egg.
And then my end of week is to get 1 more egg. So we're going to go right here.
All right. I
right.
think I still might play a fish. But where is the question?
Where, he says.
I need that one. Oh, no. I have to, this whale shark takes a school.
A whole school,
You have to-
dang.
it has a big open mouth.
He's 12 points, so that is
Yes,
huge.
but that is not
a lot. It's a
small
lot.
for sure. I think I'm going to play the European sturgeon, but I'm going to play the European sturgeon. So I'm going to play this.
Okay.
It's going to cost me Oof, I don't like it.
Things do come with a cost, David. I'm so sorry to let you know that.
I'm going to play it here. And it costs me 2 eggs.
Needs to be in blue.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not going to let you make the same
My
mistake.
bad. I'm going to play it right. Well, I'll play it right here for
Cool.
no particular reason. It's going to cost me 2 eggs.
Yes.
And a fish. So I'm just going to get rid of that fish there.
The young.
So it's a 9-pointer.
That's big, actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
It's not bad. It's not bad. And it's another card that will help activate getting fish. I like to kind of diversify with my powers so that I can get some card draw in other columns and some egg hatching in others.
Well, I have no fish right now to play, so I will not be playing them. It looks like I'll be diving. And if I dive in my green column, which I haven't gone to yet, I'll be able to hatch some eggs, but I don't even have enough eggs to really make use of all of it. So I think I'm actually going to just dive again in blue so that I can get some more cards back. And I'm going to get 1 card. When I activate, I could consume a fish, but I have nothing less than 30 centimeters because I have very few fish. And then I'm going to get another card. And then when I get to the bottom, I don't get this bonus again. So that was it. That was my turn, just these 2.
Is it my last little turn?
It is your last little turn.
Medium fish, huh? Mm-hmm. I don't think how many do I have? 1, 2, 3? How many do you have?
What am I looking for?
Medium
fish?
Oh,
I think I have 1.
Okay. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I am going to probably dive. And I think I like diving here, although I'm not going to get the bonus egg.
That's what's hard, is that you're not going to get the bonus again. But you
thing
have
is
so many things happening.
Yeah, but I don't have a lot of eggs to hatch.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was
can
in the same
either
place.
draw up, and in which case I'm really only drawing a couple.
3,
I'm
4.
actually going to dive here again.
Okay.
So I get an egg. This
2 more
activates.
eggs.
I get 2 more eggs. I gotta say, I don't mind this activation.
Yeah.
I
mean,
can
I
have
don't
an egg
either.
on there, right, with the
You're
fish?
good. Because you're about to give me something too.
I get an egg here,
And
that's it.
no,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
don't take away my
I
cards, David.
activate that card. We all get a card. It's easy to overlook the activation cards for me.
Not for me. Ooh, I
gotta
have
say,
a diver
too,
left.
Just like Wingspan, and probably more than Wormspan, to be honest, I love looking at these
What
like
comes out,
natural
these
wildlife
cute little
cards.
ones, yeah.
You know, it has a
Well, David,
nostalgic place in my heart.
I was not going to have a big turn, but now you've given me options.
Stop telling me that I've just set you up for big turns.
I have discovered this new fish, thank you,
my
David,
gosh.
which is the pilot fish, and he can go anywhere in the top or the middle. He's going to go right here, and he just costs me but 1 egg.
But 1.
And then when played, I get 4 of my fish back from my discard.
That's big. You
plus,
have a giant discard pile.
he was a medium fish, so
It's worth another
that
2
means
points
something to
anyway.
me. All right, so I'm going to pick 4 from here. I think I
Ooh, I don't know, Daniel. Is it optional to activate cards?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. So I could deny you a card.
But for the all played, even if you don't take it, everyone can still
I
do
see.
it. You are not stopping other people from
Yes,
doing it.
and I think that's the way it is in Wingspan too, isn't it?
I don't remember well enough,
Yeah.
but I
Can't
do
remember.
know that they said that in this one.
But yeah, if I didn't do it, she could still do it. So
Yeah.
you can't deny.
Can't
And
deny.
I feel like, for some reason, I remember that being the rule in Wingspan too, but I could be wrong.
I'm going to take this one and this one.
All right.
All 4. Too many options for Emily.
That's the end of the round.
That's the end of week 2. We are halfway through already, David.
I know.
How are you feeling about your fish?
About my fish, I'm feeling fantastic. About my score,
Fantastic.
fantastic. I didn't say that, but I'll allow it. So medium fish is what we're scoring.
Yes.
I've got 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Tier 2.
2. Yep. So you'll get 3 times 2 is 6, plus the extra 3 for being the most,
Plus-
which is 9.
9. So, and you.
I will get 2 times 2 is 4.
All right. The scores have evened up a little. It is currently 15 to 13, the running total.
We'll see. All right, and then we're going to move this to week 3. We are going to get our divers back. First player will change back to me. And once again, we have 6 divers for week 3. Make the most of it. Okay, so I have a bunch of fish back, so I'm probably going to play one of those. This one wants young fish. I think I'm going to play a fish. I'm going to play this Smooth Cheek Lanternfish. He was one of my starter cards.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? And I'm going to play him in the area I don't have a fish yet, which is here. And these young fish just come right on top of him. He's going to cost 2 cards to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of this one and this one. And then when I play him, I get 2 more eggs. So who doesn't have eggs? You don't have eggs. You don't have eggs.
You sounds like you're the Oprah of eggs right now.
Eggs. You get an egg. You get
Everybody
an egg. You get
gets an egg.
And 2 more fish cards. All right. That's the end for me.
That is the end for you. We're looking for youngs right now?
Looking for youngs.
I don't mind that at all.
Remember, too, that if 3 youngs come together, they automatically make a school. So you might not want to make schools at this very moment because you'll get more points for them to be individual.
Exactly. Although I want to get this whale shark played, but maybe no such luck. I am going... I'm going to go fish for some cards.
Go fish.
So I'm going to do this. This doesn't feel like the greatest. You know, do I have another that I can play? I don't. I need a school. I'm going to go right here. I'll get a card.
Yes.
Because I got a fish there. Then all players get a card.
Whee! Ooh, snipe eel.
And then I get this card. Or one of these cards. Let's see here. Ooh, hello. I'll take you back. Nothing, something. I get a card.
You get a card.
Oof.
You're getting lots of cards.
And then my bonus is I get this guy back. So
wow.
How
many do you have right now? 8? 8 different fish?
Is there a limit?
There's not a limit, but you're making me want to double check. Okay, so I'm gonna play that new one that you just gave me, which is the snipe eel. It's gonna take 2 cards.
Better, I don't think it's that kind of game. You can't create a situation where your opponent divers drown.
No.
This is a friendly
game. You don't need
game.
to think about that either. So
right.
I'm gonna play him here, the snipe eel, and then I'm going to pay 2 cards. So let's do this card and this card. I'm basically getting rid of all the cards that cost me young fish, just to remind myself not to use them this round.
Okay, I feel like I should play some fish now because I have 100 of them.
That's a lot of them.
I mean, not quite 100, but a lot. Let's just say a lot. My question is, do I go with the pudgy cusk eel?
Ooh.
Yeah, I like the name. Or the scaleless black dragonfish.
I like the dragonfish.
Game end, egg on all of those. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
You've gotten a lot with the endgame stuff, so any of those yellow abilities are endgame. I really haven't got many at all.
Yeah, well, a lot of, I've got scoring on one, but all these just do things.
Yeah, which is still nice because it happens at the very end.
Yeah, exactly. It's not bad. I got to make sure I have the right icons here on this. I'm going to play the pudgy cusk eel. And I'm going to play him down here. He's much bigger than the glasshead grenadier.
Nice.
Or grenadier? What do you think?
Grenadier? Yeah.
Maybe. It's going to cost me a card. I'm going to just, since it's easy, I'm going to put the strip marlin up here. And 2 eggs. So I'm going to spend these 2 eggs to get him played.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. There.
I know. He's down there.
And now he's down there.
Cool. I am going to go diving. So we are diving in this middle column. I'm going to get some eggs. All right, so first I'm going to get 1 egg. Then he does nothing.
Agreed, Daniel. 8, 100, whatever. Tomato, tomato.
I get another egg. And then all players are going to get to hatch an egg.
Ooh, Nicole, I like where your head's at. She predicts that David will pull a bait and switch. I don't know if she was just trying to get the pun out there. She may have just been saying that to get the pun included, but I take the sentiment nonetheless.
David, my bioluminescent silver lightfish is shining a light for you as well and saying that you can hatch one of your eggs.
Marlin found Nemo.
Oh, cute. But you don't want a third one right now because then it'll be a school. And then you won't get the points for the young.
Oh, they have to meet though, right?
Yeah.
I'm just not going to have a fish swim towards
them.
Marlin.
They're not in this part of the
They're
sea.
in their own anemone.
All right, that's my turn.
That's your turn, huh? Oh, I feel like I can still play fish.
Probably. You've got quite a few.
This would be, oof.
I will say what feels different too about this from the other games is that each turn, it does kind of feel like you have options. Like you can always be like, okay, I could do this or this. The only time I didn't was when I had literally no fish cards. But even then, I could have probably still dove in the other places. And there's always this dive option just to get more cards. So you're never really super stuck.
I am going to play another fish. I'm going to get the scaleless black dragonfish into play right here.
Oh, nice.
That's going to cost me another egg.
Okay.
So I'll spend that egg and 2 cards. I'm going to get the whale shark and this guy out there.
Perfect.
Look, I'm down to 3 again.
A measly 3, just like me.
Where was our score? Last time we had scores for like filled
The
rows and
rows,
stuff.
yes.
I want those back.
I don't want those back, but
You've got 2.
but not 3.
No, that's true. That's true. So yeah, I got the scaleless black dragonfish played.
Cool. He's
If
happy about
activated, he gets to consume, although he's kind of a little guy.
Is he? How big is
He's
he?
30 centimeters.
Oh, mine's 32, but
okay.
I think that makes it a little. It does make it a little bit harder for them to consume
I've got
stuff.
1 fish to consume for him.
I don't have any babies for them to consume. I'm gonna go diving in my green column. So I have someone here I can activate, and that means that this will become a fish. I'm gonna go to him. He can activate and have an egg hatch to become a fish. I'm gonna go here. He activates to become a fish. He activates 2 more to become fish. Look at all these fish, David. You're missing it. Look at all these young fish.
Wow.
And then this guy will allow my fish to move. So normally I would want to move this guy to my other 2 to get a school. So that way they're going to be 6 points at the end. But right now we're just getting points for young fish. So I'm actually just going to use the movement to not meet up with the school. But I will use him so that he's off of another fish. So he can move here. And then my end of week bonus is another movement. And I will move somebody else off, probably just him over here. So setting it up for future rounds where they can create a school, but not right now.
My turn.
Your turn.
I am going to dive. Am I going to dive? I am going to dive. Well, hold on. I think...
Too late. You already said you have to do it.
Could I get another fish played is my question.
Probably. You've got
And I
3 more, right?
could. I can. So, I'm gonna.
Oh. He can, so he will.
I'm going to get another fish played. I have 2 more turns, correct? Yes.
After this one, yeah.
I'm going to play this guy right here.
Okay.
It's going to cost me my only 2 cards. Now I'm
Fishless.
fishless. And that is that.
Okay. Interesting. I mean, I like it. It has an all players thing, so that's fine by me. I'm good with that. I am going to, well, I really did what I wanted, which was all these little young fish. I think I'm actually going to just try to make even more.
Well, I think you should consolidate them into schools right now.
I do not think that is the
Right now.
play here.
I mean, if you want uneducated fish, that's fine.
I do want uneducated fish.
No fish left behind.
No fish left. I'm going to dive again to get some more eggs. So we're going to go here. We're going to get 1 egg. We're going to go here. We're going to get another egg. We're going to go here. We're going to get a third egg, which can go anywhere there's a fish. It just can't be a second egg. We're going to go here. And then we can, all players can hatch one of their eggs.
Oh, I like it.
So I will hatch this egg. And then no bonus because I've already done this once.
My turn?
Your turn.
I'm going to dive here. I get an egg.
Yes.
Go here. I get two eggs. You know what? I'm going to do that.
Nice.
No, I'm not going to do that.
No, not that.
Then I go down here, and because there's a fish here, I also get an egg.
Okay. And
I go down here.
No, David.
Oh, I'm sorry. And we all get a card.
And we all get a card.
I got the paint spotted moray.
This one's so good for me. I say this every time, but it's true. You really like my best cards are coming on your turns.
That's painful.
This would be game end if I had eggs on each of the small fish, and most of my fish are small fish. So I'd like that a lot.
Good luck with that. I genuinely hope you succeed, Emily.
He's hoping the good karma comes
I'm
back
a sarcastic
to him.
fish. I'm going to come down here as my final trick and get one more egg.
Perfect. Oh, and the guy you got needs eggs, so that's
Actually,
good for you
here.
too, right?
Which guy?
The guy you just got, the guy you picked up?
He does need eggs, but I don't really want to spend eggs to put out another fish because I do want to get some week 3 points.
I mean, if you must.
Some.
All right. I have one guy left. I think I will.
Making some excellent choices.
Thank you.
That's the second excellent pun
1, 2,
today,
3, 4,
Petter.
5.
Try to do better.
I think I am just gonna dive again. So we're gonna go here so we can activate this. We can activate this. We can activate this. This doesn't even get used because we don't have any more eggs. We can move somebody. I'll move
School.
there. And that's all players get an egg.
Oh, I don't mind that one bit. Although I'm not going to be able to hatch many.
And that's it.
Is it my turn?
It is.
3.
I'll fish up some better ones.
That's
I like
3
that.
points. It's not horrible. I'm going to dive here. I'm going to hatch
Okie doke.
this. And I'm going to come down here. I have an egg fish there, so I'm going to hatch another.
Nice. You're gonna hatch
I'm going to
that
activate
guy.
this card and hatch this guy.
Cool.
And then I'm going to move.
Who you wanna move?
I'll move this guy here.
Okay.
And then I'll come down here and not move.
Sounds good.
I mean,
And you can't move through these. If you were to try to like move from here to there, he would stop
They
there,
school up.
create a school. Yeah.
yeah, they want to be
They
educated
want to be a
fish.
school.
That's the end of the round, or do you have
Week
another
3,
go?
we're done.
Week
We're
3, I
done.
think you've got me. You might have me on fish.
I don't know.
On young
Maybe.
fish. Is it young?
Maybe young fish.
How many you got?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lucky 13.
13 points plus 3?
Yes.
So 16 points.
That more than doubles my score. I'm feeling
Yes, it
good about that
does.
one.
31 points for Emily.
David did not get to choose if we did side A or side B,
No,
as you
I
can
didn't.
tell.
I didn't. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, this is not good. 31 to 21 right now.
Next time we'll play side A again.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
And we're in our last week, so we're going to take all of our divers back. Still just 6 actions.
Yeah, now I'm, like, right at this moment, I'm missing the bonus
Wormspan,
actions of
yeah.
Wormspan.
We could I could still do a ton of stuff.
That's so crazy in Wormspan when you can just get tons and tons of bonus actions.
Yes.
Unlike Wingspan, which at this point we'd have, what, 4 actions? 3 actions?
I think 5 by the end. I think it goes down 8 to 5.
Oh, 8 to 5, okay.
But it feels like none by the end of it.
It
You're
feels
like...
very constraining in Wingspan.
Okay, go ahead, David. What do you want to do for our final week?
Okay. I think
I need to find ways to get these young into schools so they could really maximize points.
I'm going to dive here. I get a card. All players get a card.
Love that. You know how good my luck is with your cards, David.
I get a card out of here.
Ooh.
What do I have? I need you, Pikachu.
Okay.
It's not
Pikachu
really,
wasn't a fish.
It's not really
I just
Pikachu.
hope
It's
you
a
know
whale
that.
shark. And all players get to move a thing.
Oh, yes. We got it for school.
I'm going to move here and get a school myself.
School it up.
School it up.
School it up.
Then I go here and I get a card.
Yes.
And then I go here and activate.
Do you have any of these small guys?
I do not.
Oh, that's a problem.
That is a problem. I go here and I have a fish, so I get another card.
I think mine
Oh.
are going to trade school.
I've got a pygmy seahorse. I've not seen a seahorse yet. I like it. Trade school. All right. And then I go down to the bonus action, and I get another card from my discard pile. I think.
I feel like your discard pile this game has just been your hand. Like, for how often you keep putting them back.
Is this just any card?
Play any card on the sun, yeah. I mean, it has to still be legal, and you'll still pay its cost. But you are going to get to play an extra card.
Still pay its cost. I see. Well,
But it's an extra action, really.
Well, I think I'll take him.
He is squeaking out those extra actions somehow.
Yes, I am squeaking out those extra actions somehow.
Alrighty, I'm going to... I think I want to play fish. I'm going to play... Do I want to play this one or do they... I want to play the one that I talked about
I
last
feel like
time.
I have a bit more of an ocean to your aquarium.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that.
Because your rock mover... What is that? I don't know how to pronounce that. Rassy?
Who? Him?
Yeah.
Yeah, my rock mover Rass.
Rass?
Rass?
We don't know. All you fish experts out there, let us know. Rock mover Rass or Rassy?
And he's gonna go somewhere on the
He
bottom.
keeps eating all your fish.
I think he wants to live
He wants to live.
right here by
The
the
fish
silver
who
lightfish.
lived.
He's happy in this new spot. He's just a little baby at the very bottom of the ocean.
A little baby.
A little baby.
Is he just a little baby?
Yes.
Are there dingoes in this game? Okay. I need to start doing some things.
You only have 5 more things to do, really.
I know. I think I need to...
Agreed. Getting those extra actions is very efficient. Love that.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, that's rough. Do I have any low point fish?
You have that little guy, right?
Yeah, the pygmy guy's not horrible. I am going to...
What I think is interesting too is that so he's got that camouflage tag next to him. There's not a ton going on with the tags right now, but it just feels like it's just waiting there for the future.
I'm going to play that pygmy fish there for one other card. I'm going to play that card.
The fish who lived.
Pygmy seahorse. All right.
Nope,
That's okay.
he's gonna be in green.
Oh, I didn't even see that. That's fine. I'll put him here, but that's not exactly what I was hoping for. Thanks for seeing that.
No problem. Okay,
I mean, not really, but
I mean, you're welcome though. You're
you're welcome.
We're gonna go diving. I'm gonna get some eggs. We do an egg here. We do an egg here. We do an egg here. All players are gonna get to hatch an egg. I'm gonna hatch this guy. That's you too.
Hatch an egg.
And get one more egg. Let's do it here again. Okay, that's my dive.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna hatch this one.
No takesy backsies.
Always takesy backsies in the ocean. I have all these fish for up here.
That is hard. So this is like the last round is getting a little bit tighter. But you have some that are still good in the bottom zones.
I'm gonna play this guy, and I'm gonna have him eat the pygmy seahorse.
Ooh.
Do I want to do that?
That's a good idea just because he's only worth 1 point anyway. So he'll still be worth a point if he's eaten.
Here's the thing, though. I'm gonna dive first. I'm gonna dive there.
All right.
Let's see. Do I even have enough eggs? 1, 2. No, that's no good. I'm gonna play him. Sorry. Is that? And I'm going to eat this fish right here.
I think
to
David.
play him.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2. Yes, gotcha.
Good.
You're all good. Okay, I'm going to dive in the green column. So that means I'm going to get to start hatching some eggs.
Hatching some eggs.
Hatch that one. Hatch this one. Hatch this one. Hatch this one. I don't have any more. And then I get to move. Oh, this one is a school because it's all 3. I did do that purposely.
That is a school.
I get 1 movement. I'm going to move this guy here so that he's a school.
School it up.
School it up. I did not have nearly this many schools last time. And then an egg. That's for you too. You get an egg as well, my dear friend.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And then I get 1 movement. And I'm going to move... I don't know if I'll just move here. And this is a school. So many schools. Education in this ocean.
You got a lot of schools. You got a whole district over there. Is it back to me?
Superintendent Emily, yes.
Superintendent Emily. All right. So now I am going to... I've got 3 actions left. Oh, interesting. A fish, and he has to consume something.
Well, David,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
if you're looking
one
for
bit.
my vote, I'd love for you to play something or dive in a way where I get more cards.
I mean,
That's what I would love right now.
I'm about to do something that gives
That's where my
you
vote
another card.
Goes for. So I appreciate that. You'll get those good karma points, which is more important than winning.
I think I'm going to play a fish, though.
No, David.
The red lionfish, right here.
What does he look like? Oh, he's a cutie.
Yeah, he's a very nice looking fish. It's going to cost me
a card.
A card.
Oh, no. Why?
Why? Because of this?
No. So when you play it, you get to play another fish into the sunshine.
I didn't see that. I will. That actually works out.
Okay, yeah,
pretty
because
well
he
for
could
me.
still be.
Actually, but then this guy is not going to do much of anything.
Well, you have both of them can be put in the sunshine, right?
Yeah.
The sunlight.
That
so you could
is
play one
true.
now and then play one at the end.
I just don't want to lose out on a lot of points. I'm going to play this one right here.
So basically, he allowed himself to get eaten.
Yeah.
Right away.
He's like, hey guys, gulp. But this one's going to cost me a fish.
Yes.
And he had to consume, which he did.
And he did consume. Nice.
And
nice.
when played, I get 2 cards.
Oh, wow. Here it comes.
And I get to
movement.
move a fish, which I am not going to do.
Okay. Cool. You could also use it to move your school more out of the way, but it's not going to matter that much.
Oh, you're right. I can.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm just going to swim to the bottom of the ocean, get out of everybody's way.
There you go. All right. I'm going to... You didn't give me any cards, David. How could you do this to me?
Very happily.
Question mark. I must then just go and get more eggs. All right. So we're going to the middle of the column again to get eggs. We're going to do it here. And then another one here. And then another one here. And then all players get to hatch an egg. Boom, ba-da-dum.
Oh,
That's you too.
Okay.
I got a school. And that is the
You're
end.
going to kill me on some of those points. Just absolutely destroy me. Back to me?
Back to you.
Okay. 85. Oof, that's no good. That's no good.
No bueno.
Doing some quick math here. 85. Oh, he's bigger. That's not too bad.
What you thinking?
Well, I'm going to dive.
All right.
I'm gonna get an egg.
Okay.
I'll put that here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here and get 2 more eggs.
Love it.
I'm gonna put those here and here.
Yep.
Go down here, get an egg.
An egg? What?
Yeah. I'm gonna put on the European flounder. Then I'm gonna go down here and get nothing, but I'm gonna go down here and get. Oh, that's right. Here we get a card.
You gotta stop him.
Here we
My
get a
card.
Here we get a card. And then I go all the way to the bottom and get another egg, which I'm going to put right here.
Don't sound too excited about it. Here.
I've made mistakes. I've made mistakes. That's fine. It's all fine. It's fine.
If no tokens on this fish, I think I could do that pretty easily. All right, I'm gonna do another dive for hatching. So I'm gonna hatch this guy. I'm gonna hatch this guy. I'm gonna hatch this guy. I have nothing else to hatch, so I got one more movement. These guys are gonna become a school of fish. All players are gonna get an egg. David, that's you.
I don't need any more eggs.
Well, you got one. They're points too, so be happy about it.
I know, but I really don't need them.
I mean, I'll take it if you don't want it.
No, that's fine. Is it back to me?
Yes.
This is my last turn.
Yes.
Okay. This is one of those games too where it's your last turn. You kind of want to go. Okay, what do I got going on here?
Yes.
I feel like that could be good. I'm gonna be able to play this guy.
All right, talk us through it, David. I can't stop you here now.
I've got a fish to get played at the end,
Okay.
and that's that guy.
And you're going to get the 6 points because you have 2 fish there.
Yeah, I'm good there.
You're also going to get to put eggs on
Oh yeah, all the
anything.
points. I'm just trying to figure out. I got to get this fish played, and then I'm
Yep.
trying to figure out. I was thinking about getting this guy played, but it puts eggs on all of these, which
Already have eggs.
So,
yeah, that's
which
a
is
little
an
unnecessary.
abundance of eggs.
He's just 1 point, so he's not doing a ton for you.
I think what I'm going to do though,
Yes.
and this is unfortunate for a variety of reasons, is I'm going to play a fish.
I mean, I think that was going to be your best move anyway.
And
so.
I'm going to play this abysmal halosaur.
Yes.
It can go at the bottom. And I'm going to put that
Thanks, Jason.
right here. It costs me a fish.
And you have one. Nice.
And when I play it, I can play another fish on the bottom row.
There you go.
I have this spiny sea devil,
Nice.
which is going to cost me 2 eggs. But of course, now I'm not getting this guy played.
That's fine.
But it's fine.
It's fine. It's all fine.
It's fine. I'm going to take this egg away from Nemo's family
That's fine. What?
in this one. And that is when played. I get to draw cards out of my...
3 cards. And think about, I would say you're going to get to play another Sunshine one, right? So is
Yeah.
there a better Sunshine one that you're going to get to play afterwards? I'll let you think about that, David.
You
while
let me
I
think
do
about
my
that.
last turn, which is also going to be to play a fish. I'm going to play this abyssal anglerfish. He's a predator who's bioluminescent, and he's going to go somewhere in this bottom row. I believe he'll go right here. And he wants to pay an egg, which I have one more of, and a card, which I also have one more of. And I feel quite efficient still in that one.
Quite efficient?
Yeah.
Let's see how big this guy is. Okay.
Okay.
That could work. I'm going to take this guy instead of this guy.
Alrighty, so now we're at week 4, which means any of our yellow abilities are going to go off. First, we do any that don't have points. So I have one. I'm going to do mine first because you have more than I do. I have one that's going to give fish eggs on any of the small guys who don't already have an egg. An egg, an egg, an egg, an egg, and unfortunately also an egg, which is unfortunate because he gets 3 points if he has no tokens, but now he does have a token, so that was actually net negative on him. But
I'm so sorry.
yeah, I know. Really shedding a lot of tears for me over there. And then that would be 3 points, but he doesn't get it. So that's the end of mine. All done.
Okay, so my yellow cards?
Now all your
We have to
yellow
do
cards.
these in any order we want?
In anywhere you want. The points are going to go last. So first you'll do any actions, and then you'll get points.
I'm going to do this one. This gives me an egg on every one of these guys.
Dang. That's a lot of guys.
Boom, 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 boom. And then this one lets me play a fish into the sunshine.
The sunlight
And
area.
I am going to, where'd he go?
That guy?
This. I'm going to spend 2 eggs
Okay. You have plenty.
and a card
Yeah.
to play this Atlantic salmon. And this Atlantic salmon is going to be played right. Oh, he's tiny.
Is he?
Oh, he's not
But
super
he's
big.
huge.
But he's going to go right here and eat that guy.
Okay.
And that guy lets me play a fish in one of this top row,
Yeah, accurate.
in which case I'm going to play the whale shark
Yeah.
for this school
Okay.
right here.
Big 12 points.
I mean, I had to spend 6 points to get it, but
Still a net 6. And when played,
when played, put an egg on every green.
for our players.
Yes.
Right? Because me too? I'm all players.
Yep. That's okay.
Okay,
That's okay.
doke. I
Did you get more than 3?
No, I just got 3.
Oh, I have another one right here. So that is all my yellow cards,
Dun, 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 dun.
except for the scoring ones.
And then now you can do your scoring ones.
Scoring ones is 6
points.
So I currently have 27 to 31.
And now we do endgame scoring.
Yes.
All right, so we're going
Let's
to
do
do
yours first.
points on visible fish. Can I just read them? Oh, no. Okay, so 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 7 is 11, plus 2 is 13, 14, 15, 19, 20, 25, 29,
33?
33 for visible fish points.
33 for visible fish points. That takes you up to 64 points.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
My visible fish points, I've got, these are not bad. 4, 16, 21, 30, 34, 36,
38.
38, 45, 50, 58, 61, 68, 71.
71, David.
71 plus 27 is
Wow.
98.
You took the lead. You took the lead right there.
Nicole might have been right. A
Yeah.
little bait and switch. Although your school situation is going to be
Don't look at that. It's fine.
dumb.
We don't need
Well,
it.
we don't have to even score it?
We could just.
Wasn't that score the schools? Is that what you're saying? What's next?
The next is going to be the eggs. So a point for each egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right. 9
What'd
for
you
me.
have?
14 for you. 9 for me.
Hold on. How many for you?
9.
9. All right. 73 to 113 right now.
Oh my God. All right, the schools are going to need, though.
I have no school points.
That's true.
Is that what's next?
Nope, it's young now. So young fish are each a point. 1, 2, 3, 4 for me.
4 for you. You have 77.
And 2
I have
for you.
2, which is 115.
And then, here we go, schools. Schools are each 6 points.
I think they're just 1 point.
I don't think so.
Negative 6 points?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 36 points for me.
How many schools do I have?
How many? Where did yours go, David? Where's your big school?
They're all homeschooled. I think that should count. How many did you have? 36?
36 points.
36 points. Oh boy. So you're at 113.
And what are you at?
115.
Oh my God. Well, we still have the consumed fish. That's the last one.
No, it doesn't. It's just the cards, right? It's not these guys.
It is. It also considers the forage ones. So anything that you consumed is worth 1 point.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5. I have 5, David.
Oh, I had 7.
Did you really?
Yeah, all those ones that I covered up towards the end.
Oh my gosh.
You have 5?
Uh-huh.
What?
You did it. The bait and switch was real. Nicole, you called it. You gave him everything he needed.
Oh, I screwed up. I had 7. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have 122, and you have 118.
Okay, well, that still sounds like you won.
Is that the end of the game?
That is the end of the
That's
game.
the end of the game? I won Finspan. I won Finspan against Emily. Everyone mark it down. Elisha, you're back just in time, my lovely wife. Yes, I just beat Emily in Finspan 122
Yes.
to 118.
Do you want to show back to us so we could see all your excitement
All my
real
excitement.
time?
The game is over. Finspan, another game in the books. The score was 122 to 118. What was our last score?
Our last score was 107 to 98.
Again,
pretty dang close.
Very close games. I always love when that happens, and we got there in wildly different ways.
David's new favorite game now because he just he was
Best
already
game.
a fan of the span, and now there's this.
I'm still a fan of the span. No, this was an interesting experience. This was a lot different than my last play.
Very different.
Because I didn't get, I think I scored on fish points, period, straight up, is where I really got my points. I was very nervous when I didn't have any schools this whole time.
I know.
And you had all that, and I knew that I was going to eat this last school to get that 112-point guy played.
And you were like, where are all
So I was like,
gonna
I
be?
don't know how it's going to end up.
Yes, exactly. And I think last time we had almost completely full. Like, I have a lot more spaces this time where I don't have fish. So I did a lot more of just diving and getting those young to become the schools, to be the points. Whereas you still got actually quite a few fish played. I liked how you stringed out those end game things to get
that
more
was
and
fun.
more played.
Assuming we strung that out correctly, if I play another end game card, I can trigger it too. So that was fun. Did you get many end game cards in general?
I didn't really. I think these two were some of the only two I saw. We can tell too from my discard.
I had another one here.
I have one more. And that was it. That's all I saw.
I had another one here for eggs, but I couldn't have taken the eggs.
The difference was when I put guys into my discard, they were actually discarded and gone, whereas your discard was like constantly swimming right back.
We have a come and go policy
I see.
here in this ocean. They're welcome back. These 3 guys are the last guys I didn't have. The pennant coral fish, the white margin stargazer. That is a mouthful.
Yeah.
And the paint spotted moray.
And he's got that electric, which, again, not much happening with these tags yet, but I'm super excited to see where they go with it.
This one has 3 little tags, 2 electric tags and what looks like a poison tag.
Yes, venomous.
I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't have any bearing in this game, right?
No, not yet. Some of these, so there are some weekly accomplishment that look
for some of those?
For the predator ones specifically are
okay.
looking to see. We almost got that for the consumed fish. It might be on the other side actually. So on the other side would have been 2 points for each predator tag if we had done it that way. But
thank you, Susanna, for mentioning how funny our jokes are. Now I'm going to remind that of Alicia when she gets home tonight. And she's like, yeah, I know. You were funny on the stream. Very good.
Very funny.
But that is Finspan. If you have any questions about it, or if you saw us make a mistake, which we didn't correct, let us know in the comments below. I think we did end up catching, or not we, Emily ended up catching all the ones where we played cards.
After the initial one. The initial one, thank you for pointing it out. Then I had my eyes on it. She was all over it. So anyway, that was it. As a quick reminder, I won. You did win.
I need to savor. If you've never watched the channel before, I need to savor these moments. I don't often beat Emily. No one often beats Emily. There are the rare occasions where I pull off a victory from time to time. So let's all just take a moment.
And this time it was recorded in posterity.
It was recorded. Anyway, let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. Until next time, make sure everyone has fun at the table, and we'll see you then.